So Sue, sometimes we hear from teenagers who have brothers and sisters with Down syndrome, I'm really embarrassed sometimes by my brother or sister. And sometimes that comes with a little bit of guilt because they love their brother or sister, but they just don't want to be around them sometimes. They're really embarrassed.
Yeah, I think it's important to note that all brothers and sisters, whether they have Down syndrome or not, can be pretty embarrassing from one moment to the next, right? So that's number one, to think about it like that. Sometimes, again, figure out what's going on. Why are you feeling embarrassed by your sibling? Is it because their behavior's pretty bad in the mall, having that tantrum in the middle of the mall? In that case, you may want to have a conversation with your parents about possibly a better way to handle that situation for their sibling.
And let's be frank, sometimes high school is really tough. And you've got a lot going on in your lives right now, and you're trying to figure out who you are and what you stand for, and trying to get your whole family involved and figure out them is just a little bit too much. So sometimes you just want to be your own person and not have your other family members around. And I think in cases like that, being honest with yourself, maybe being honest with mom or dad, saying, you know, when we're in the mall, I just need my own time. I need my own time by myself. And I think sometimes that's okay.
Right. And, of course, if your sibling is throwing a huge tantrum, it's kind of okay to maybe walk away and do a little window shopping and pretend you're not with us people over there. We've had brothers and sisters tell us that they will do that, or in a restaurant, if their sibling's acting up, that's a good time to visit the bathroom and take a little bit of break, and maybe when you come back, things will be a little bit calmer.
Sometimes in the moment, distraction works really well for our brothers and sisters. You're in that mall, you're shopping with your friends, and total breakdown, and you need to get them up. You could say, hey, you want to go to the arcade later on tomorrow? I'd be happy to take you and kind of distract them, get them out of that situation. And sometimes that could just be enough to lift them out.
Absolutely. So for answers to more questions like these, you can go to find our book, Fasten Your Seatbelt, Crash Course on Down Syndrome, which is available through Woodbine House at woodbinehouse.com.